Hello and welcome, everybody. It's another episode of Tuesday Night in Sports with America's most adorable host. I'm Sam Kales. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here with us tonight or for my show, my little bit of something I'm going to do. Tuesday nights in sports with Sam Kales will be on Tuesday nights at the Motion Sports Network YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. Tell all your friends. We're more and more content is going to be coming out. So it's Tuesday night, and so this is the night that I get to. I'm America's most adorable co-host is on every Monday night on Motion Sports, the show with Greg Nozar as your host. But this is when I get to step out under the tyrannical boot heel of our dictator here at Motion Sports Network, and America's most adorable co-host gets to do what he wants to do. And so what it is that I want to do, I want to give you what it is and what it will be, Daddy. And if you're not down with the American dream, then you need to go. There's lots of American Dream Dusty Roads videos you can find here on YouTube. Go get you some of those there too. So, all right. So it's Tuesday, and as we come to the end of a Tuesday, it should be the end of the NFL week, but no, there's two more NFL games that are going to play tonight, so I can't really go into what's going on playoff positioning wise as everybody jockeys down at the bottom there for your last few wild cards, because you've got two teams playing with Washington and Philadelphia tonight with playoff implications. The winner of this could be sliding back into that number 7 spot for the NFC wildcard. And then you've got Seattle at the Los Angeles Rams. Both these games will be kicking off at 7 o'clock here this evening. The Rams, with a win, could draw back into a tie in the NFC West with the Arizona Cardinals. So COVID is playing some havoc with some games and some scheduling and some playoffs, and I can't even talk about what the playoffs are because we don't know right now. Tomorrow we'll have a better idea of our playoff positioning after the Seattle Seahawks take on the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington football team and the Philadelphia Eagles. All of this stuff is going down because of COVID, and so. As we've seen, COVID has been rescheduling some NFL games, and a lot of NHL games had been canceled leading up to this week. But today, we get word from the NHL that a real pause is going to happen with their season. They're going to start the NHL's Christmas break just a little bit early. We were supposed to have two games tonight, the Caps and the Flyers, and Tampa Bay Lightning at the Las Vegas Golden Knights. But the Caps-Flyers game has been postponed due to COVID issues with the teams. Tampa Bay and Vegas is still going to happen. So one more hockey game, and we're going to go to the pause of the NHL, or they're pausing their season, an early Christmas break. Players will be coming back to team facilities on December 26th for testing, with hopes of resuming games on December 27th. While on the topic of the NHL and them pausing the season, also it appears the NHL is not going to be sending NHL players to the Olympics in Beijing, China this year out of COVID concerns. You've got a lot of games already rescheduled. They're going to need some time to reschedule this. So here's this 2-week open window in the season that if they've got to move and schedule and pause and postpone a few more games, they can do that. There is talk to still give the players a little bit of a break there at that time of the season as well. Maybe an extended few days off as it works around the All-Star break as well. So, all right, what I really wanted to do tonight is I like to look ahead at what games are coming up throughout the week, but I really want to focus on Christmas. Christmas Day, most of the time, is a very dull, dark, and bleak spot in the sports calendar. I already told you that the NHL does a winter Christmas break every year for 3-4 days around Christmas. So that's one sport that's totally gone. NCAA basketball, those games will also take a little bit of a Christmas hiatus. But with the NCAA, leading up to that, you've got two games, one tonight, one tomorrow, with some ranked teams in action. Number 18, Xavier, will be playing at number 23, Villanova. Tomorrow, number 6, Arizona at number 19, Tennessee. One other interesting game that kind of jumps out at me a little bit is Western Kentucky will be playing at number 20, Kentucky, tomorrow night, Wednesday night as well. You saw the Western Kentucky football team in their bowl game kind of play on emotion, play for victims in the area of Western Kentucky from the tornadoes. Could you see some of that work its way in and see Western Kentucky maybe give the Wildcats a run, or even pull off the upset? Just something to maybe put your eyeballs on there. So, all right, let's jump to Christmas Day. As I said, Christmas Day, I've always thought is kind of a dark spot in the sports calendar. Another one of those would be in the summer around the MLB All-Star Game. You've got the All-Star Game on Tuesday, but then you've got a couple of days with absolutely nothing going on. These are between that and this Christmas break, these are kind of some dull, dark sports times. With the exception of the NBA. The NBA has made this their habit over, as long as I can remember, to give you some good marquee matchups on Christmas Day. This year, the NBA is shooting at 5 games at us. Only problem is only 2 of those games feature teams with winning records. Let me start off. I'm going to go through all of your games that you're going to get to see on Christmas Day. Some NBA action. Atlanta Hawks will be visiting the New York Knicks. These are 2 under 500 teams, but getting the Knicks on Christmas Day is a way to draw some viewers in. That'll lead to your next game. Boston Celtics going to the Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee at 19-13 right now. Boston is just a game under 500, so not a terrible matchup, but not really a great game like you'd want to see. That game is going to be the next game at 5:00. Golden State Warriors, 25-6 at the Phoenix Suns, 24-5. This is they're tied for first out west, and Golden State. Always an amazing team, fun team to get to watch. So the game's scheduled at 5:00. So most of your family stuff is going to be done, and the presents are going to be unwrapped, and the kids are going to be playing with the boxes and that kind of stuff. Settle yourself in there for some NBA if that's your kind of thing. Then 8:00, the Brooklyn Nets. 21-9 at the Los Angeles Lakers, 16-15. This is another one of those. These are your second game with teams who are over 500. The Lakers not the best the but the Lakers are a perennial Christmas Day team because the Lakers are always going to bring eyeballs, and that's what the NBA is trying to do, is bring eyeballs to the sport on a day where very little else is happening. The NBA night will close out with Dallas at Utah at 10:30. The only problem with the NBA this year with some Christmas Day games is Christmas Day falling on a Saturday, and we've already seen with last weekend, the first Saturday of NFL games, the NFL is going to give us some football games on Christmas Day this year as well. We don't get it all the time, but we know when with Christmas falling Saturday, Sunday, Monday, you can get some NFL games. So this year, I'm really excited. I think these are 2 really good matchups on Christmas Day. First of all, the Cleveland Browns at the Green Bay Packers at 4:30. Now, Green Bay locked up a playoff berth this past weekend. Cleveland is playing for their season in this game. Green Bay is let a lot of teams be in some games, but they haven't. The Green Bay's been able to pull these games out. This game should be a cakewalk for Green Bay, but when you're fighting against a team who's playing for their playoff lives, for their season, Cleveland could be out to give them a fight in Green Bay. Might be rough, but it's the NFL, and any given Sunday, and you can't say anything is going to happen for 100% certainty. Then 8:15, Indianapolis Colts 8-6 at the Arizona Cardinals 10-4. So, as we sit here tonight, Arizona sits on top of the AFC West, but the Rams are playing Seattle. So a Rams win puts the Rams back in the driver's seat out west. Arizona, after a bad loss to Detroit this past weekend, has given Green Bay the number one spot in the NFC. In Indianapolis, one game back of the Tennessee Titans in the AFC South. So this game, this is probably one of your best games of the weekend, and it's going to be on Christmas Day. If you didn't get up with the kids at 4:30 and you can keep your eyes open that late for that late of a start, get you some coffee. Maybe there's still some of the spiked eggnog left. Great game to wrap up your Christmas Day. Indianapolis at Arizona. One more thing that will happen on Christmas Day, and this is something that I always remember from when I was a wee little kid. You always get a college football bowl game on Christmas Day. I always remember it being some sort of a Hawaii Bowl game played in Hawaii, something like that. It was really strange to watch this happen in Hawaii when it's cold here in the East, and seeing a game played out in Hawaii was always a very different thing to look at. This year, though, it's not. It's been quite a few years since this bowl game that was played in Hawaii. This year, it's going to be Montgomery, Alabama, the Tax Act Camilla Bowl. I really hope I'm saying Camilla Bowl right, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So we're going to go with Camilla Bowl. Georgia State, Ball State. I know this is the game that so many college football fans have been dying to see. So some Christmas Day, Georgia State, Ball State. Not a great matchup, but it's some college football nonetheless. And hey, this should be the time that dinner's in the oven. You're have the kids are off doing their own thing. So you've got a choice there. 2:30. Watch some NCAA football. You've got some basketball that's going to tip off right there at the same time, and it's going to lead you into a great evening of football and basketball as well. So this year you got more options on Christmas Day. Sounds fun to me. I like having options. I can watch some basketball. I can watch some NFL. I can watch some college football. I don't know. I'll probably spend some time with each of those a little bit in their own way up until that Indianapolis Arizona game. That's definitely going to get a lot of my time, and it ends your it ends your day. And hey, it's Christmas Day on a Saturday, so it's you can stay up late Sundays. You can stay up late on a Saturday night. You should be staying up late on a Saturday night. So that is what it is, and that's what it's going to be, baby. So I didn't really go over every day with some games to watch. Christmas is really what I wanted to focus on, and needed to touch on the breaking news that came down from the NHL today. But everybody, thanks for spending your little bit of time here with me. Again, like and subscribe. Motion Sports on YouTube. You're going to get a little bit from us every day. Somebody new every day, giving you a little something. So I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. I hope that Santa Claus brings you everything that you want, everything that you asked for. Spend some time with your families. best time of the year. Absolutely. Everyone, Merry Christmas, and I will see you next week.